Welcome to the M.A.C address, the place to go to get the news and information that you can use, as well as get some information that is utter nonsense, but will bring a smile to your face, because that's what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, the M.A.C address starts right now.
Yeah, hey everybody, how y'all doing? And welcome to another episode of the M.A.C address. I scared her again?
No,
Oh.
I said shush to her. Now she.
Now
repeating.
she just shushing everybody.
Yes.
And we have a full house today. We have the original crew plus one. So we're going to take a moment and go around and introduce ourselves.
I'm Malika, the M.A.C.
And I am April, the A.M.A.C. with Olivia.
And I am Chris, the C.M.A.C. And we're going to go on and introduce our plus one as well. She's back.
I'm Jennifer.
Jennifer is back in the house with us. And again, we are the M.A.C address. If you like our content, be sure to like and subscribe. We're just some good people here, just sharing our knowledge, our wisdom with you guys, and throwing a little nonsense in when we can, which is pretty much most of the time. All right, so how is everybody doing?
All right. Just trying to get ready for, the first day of school.
Oh, yeah. You ready, Miss Jennifer?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. We get to meet their wonderful kids tomorrow.
Yeah. Maybe mine will show up, but most likely not.
So when are you going to see yours?
Tomorrow. First is open house tomorrow.
Oh, okay. April, when you going to see yours? Right now?
I see my teacher on the 30th.
Oh, I didn't even know you was...
Yeah.
Yeah, Olivia's going to school. She's got to
Oh.
go. She got to go.
Olivia is going to school, y'all. This is going to be her first. What's she going to? Head Start?
Well, I don't know. It's like a 2-year-old program they got.
Oh,
So it's,
she's going to get a 2-year degree. Just that quick.
it's like a 3-day, half day.
Oh,
I commend those ladies.
yeah, I do
So-
too. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I always have to ask, anybody got something they want to talk about first?
I mean, the only thing that I have to talk about is that why is it so hard for women? I mean, I saw this thing and she's a doctor, and it's about perimenopause and menopause, and everything under the sun relates to it. Oh, your anxiety, heart palpitations, arthritis, hormones, hot flashes, cold flashes, hair thinning. It's like everything you can think of bad, it's gonna happen.
So that's how we're going to start this off,
Yes.
huh?
Dun
Bad.
dun dun.
But you had to reset your clock, didn't you?
Yeah, I was almost to the menopause part, and then my cycle happened, and it was like,
Fellas, this is what we're dealing with.
start all over again.
Oh. Oh, that sounds terrible. It's like you can see the rainbow, and then they're like, oh, back to the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah, she saw that light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh,
and
something.
Yeah, it was like 4 months, and you're like, yeah, no.
No. Night sweats are real.
Yeah.
Yeah. I listened to the thing that she was talking about, all those things that you women go through, and to be honest with you, only thing that they left off was being happy. That's the only thing that's the only thing they left off. Being happy, being joyful, anything that involved happiness
We're not
was
gonna get
it's just not there.
Well, happiness is a choice.
Well, yeah, it is, but it's one of those things we just have to. Well, us guys, we just gotta we gotta have something. We just gotta fight that battle with you. Malika down there, she had said that. I'm glad you riding this car with me, going through this, and I'm saying to myself, I got my head out the window, like Nugget.
Yeah. Riding through life with the craziness of me and my body, because I don't know what's going on half the time.
Oh, best thing. I got this cooling comforter that
it's a
keeps you
comforter?
cool at night. They have blankets and comforters, and I have each just to check. But so lately it's been the cooling comforter, because I was waking up, with the night sweats and stuff. And then, Lord, if you go to after I take a shower, the shower walls look like a wig. You can make a whole wig out of whatever I pulled out. But yeah, no, it's real. Hey, come here, little
I told her that after you take a shower, just let the cool water run and cool you off before you get out the shower. Because like if you take a hot shower, it takes so long for you to just cool off. So
Yeah.
But I
It
try.
takes a long time to cool off.
I do that. I do like a burst at the end. I turn it like really cold. It's supposed to seal your pores closed too.
It does. I mean, that's one of the ways that, like, if you've been walking all day and your feet hurt, you stick your feet in some ice water and it close up those pain receptors, those pores you're talking about. And
Yeah, I'll probably
Yeah.
do that for the first
I've done
week.
the Epsom salt in the hot water. That helps.
You
but
say you done the cold?
No, I
I
haven't.
haven't done that feet in the cold
That's what I
water.
need
We're
to.
gonna need that after
Yes.
this week.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Have
that's.
y'all-
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say, have you heard of that one watch somebody told me about? It's a watch where it can cool you down. It's like got this little sensor, and it's like a cool.
I'm scared. I wouldn't touch it. I see those rings now that it's like a Fitbit watch.
Yeah,
No, I'm like they're implanting something in me.
they might be. Cause I asked her, I was like,
Yeah, what?
"How is this watch cooling you down when you have hot flashes?" She's like, "It works." I was
It
like,
probably don't work against hot flash.
But that's what she said. Because she said she has them, and I'm like, and the watch is cooling you down.
How many she had on?
I mean, she just had
Right.
that one. So I don't know. If I can, I might ask her about it and see what she say about it. But she wears it faithfully.
So, ladies, if y'all are listening, y'all are getting some really good information. I'm not giving any because this is all new to me.
But I don't like it when a man would say, like, you must be going through that change because you so hot and having all these flashes. That's just not okay to say.
It's not.
No, don't do that.
I mean, I wouldn't, but what's wrong with it? Isn't it just tell the truth?
Yeah, but don't do that. That's like a woman when she's on her time. You're like, you must be on your cycle or something. Yeah, it might be, but don't say that.
It might not be true. I just might be hormonal just because.
Or you might just be mad, just mean and
It
want
might
to.
be a week before it. Now you jinxing me. It might come on earlier than my week that I'm expecting it to.
Why does that happen though? Because like if somebody says, "Oh, are you in a bad mood?" I'm like, "Well, I wasn't until you just asked me, but now I am." Like I don't know. Like, why does that bother you?
I don't know. Ain't no wins here.
Olivia's back.
Yeah, Olivia's back. She is repeating everything everybody say. So, we can't say no curse words. So what was you talking about?
We was menopause.
And
Yeah, we're gonna
periods
change
and
that.
all
All right,
that.
so let's. We gotta get away from that. 'Cause,
You don't want to talk
look,
about that?
I really don't.
Oh, okay. Well,
I really don't.
it's
'Cause
something
I
serious.
have to deal with the effects of it. I don't want to talk about it.
He does, but you have to, so we'll know. Because I didn't know all this stuff. Nobody really talks about it. It's like,
Yeah, like you hear menopause, but you don't hear perimenopause.
yes, you're like, oh, that's a thing. What is
Yeah,
that?
like I'm learning a lot about this perimenopause.
I am
Yeah.
curious about something though. With that big long list of stuff that woman said, is that really what y'all go through?
Yes.
Really? So
Yes,
Yes.
because I can say, I mean, with one of my friends, all of a sudden, as soon as she was transitioning into menopause, I'm pretty sure she always had some type of arthritis pain, but it has hit stronger as the years have come into play.
But that woman just named a whole lot of stuff. You deal with the hot flashes. You deal with the cold flashes. Your feet turn to
Heart
hands. Your
palpitation.
hands turn to feet. Your nose up in your head. Your butt and went flat.
And it's
then
a
it
part
pumped
of
back up.
aging, but it also coincides with how our hormones are fluctuating.
And you men don't have to do anything. Nothing happens to you.
yeah.
You go from, what they said, thinning hair, then whiskers on your face. What?
Yeah.
It's like,
See, that's just ridiculous right there. She didn't say hair. She said whiskers.
yes.
Yes, because they're very like thick.
Thick and yeah, I have one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They appear.
they're thicker than your normal like head of hair.
It's hard.
Cause like you see, I'm blonde, and then I'll have that one black, and I'm like, what?
Like, should I leave it or should I, pull it in?
And I mean, you can feel it coming through
Yes.
the skin.
Yes.
You're like,
You're like, what
this
is that?
sucker's
It's right
trying
there.
to break free.
Is there like when a woman gets a hair on her chin, is there like a specific way to get rid of that hair? Because it seems like the worst thing you could do is pluck it.
But that's what we do. But
yeah.
waxing is probably the best way, I've heard. But
The
still-
laser hair removal, but who wants to pay that much
Yeah.
money for one hair?
yeah.
Oh gosh.
Good point. But they do have it out there because I always thought like if you pluck it, it's gonna turn into a bump. If you
It don't really
shave
turn
it's
into
gonna
a bump.
turn
It's when
into a
you're picking at it
crazy.
with your finger. That's when it gets irritated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because your fingers are nasty.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I know y'all fingers are nasty.
Wow.
I get
Y'all.
it.
Well, since you said that, I'm gonna keep going with this
Oh
woman
my
stuff.
God. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm learning a lot. Like, I done
Well,
learned
I'm glad.
a lot about
What else
what
you
I'm gonna
learned?
go through when I get a little older.
I knew somebody that didn't know anything about menopause. And I was in shock just a little bit, just because I was like, I don't know the details of it, but not knowing the word of it. And
Guys,
they
there's
know-
3 women here.
they
It's just
didn't
me. I'm
know-
sorry.
They've never heard, they didn't know what it was. They were like, menopause, what's that? And they were an adult. And I was just like, oh,
Like,
okay.
I never heard of it. I just thought it was like I was very young when I say this. I thought it was an old person thing.
Yeah, well, we.
But I didn't realize me being close to 40 was considered old now. So I don't know when I'm going to go through it. I don't want to. But I know it's going to happen.
And even if you get your stuff taken out, a lot of people are like, oh,
Yep.
well, I don't have that. But they still get the hot flashes.
Yeah.
They still get something.
But they say when you take that out, you still get the side effects of your period, like your period's coming on.
Mm-hmm.
That's just mean.
That's just me.
I thought menopause was something y'all go through that men don't notice and we just stand still.
Stop.
So we just pause.
But do y'all really? Or do y'all agitate?
We're scared to come near you.
Oh, okay. Maybe I find a man and I find that out.
Wait, what?
I said maybe when I find a man, I find
What
that
happened
out.
to-
He's just a friend. That's not my man. I said my man.
You better get him out that Biz Marquee phase.
Just
Oh.
friends.
Oh yeah, I hear you. Whatever, girl. All right, y'all. So I gotta. We
You
gotta
like-
get
you
away
gotta
from
get-
this. We gotta get away from this thing here. All right, so I got something to ask y'all. Okay, so people have arguments, and and sometimes it's be good, it can be bad, it can be repaired or something like that. But what I want to know is, people who have arguments that are like on social media, does that make it more difficult to fix or worse? Like if you're like literally arguing with somebody and you're pretty much posting what you're saying, or even posting the argument on social media like on Facebook, does it make it harder to repair or come to some kind of reconciliation between you and that person, or is it make it more difficult? I'm asking
Are
because I
you
ain't know.
doing it with a friend or your spouse or?
Well, let's say like a friend, like a close friend.
I'm not one to air my business.
Yeah, that's for young people. Or people
Well,
who just
not-
love to get everybody in their business.
But it's a lot of
Older people, and I've seen older people do it, and I don't know.
I'm more of a handle it face to face. It's more of a respectful thing for me. I'm not gonna blast it out. I mean, you can go on social media and you're like, oh, you can tell who's going through a breakup by whatever they're doing. Like, something must have happened.
It's all mysterious,
Yeah.
but it's something. You're like, what happened to them?
Yeah. So would you say it's more of a thing that celebrities just do?
Well, what if somebody was posting all y'all business? Like somebody else was mad at you, would you feed into it?
I block.
You block? I just like. I mean, I ain't never had it done. I was like, "What you mad at me for? What did I do?"
I mean, I just
But I've seen people. Somebody else started it and they finish it.
no. I go to the source in person. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not like put it all out.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
I
But
don't think
it's-
none of us is like that.
well, yeah, I know. I was just curious about, because people give social media so much power to the point that they'll even put it in something.
But if you're talking about
sensitive.
celebrities, it's all about money. It's all about
PR.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because most of the time when they put something out like that, they finna have something coming out. TV show, a CD or something, whatever.
Okay,
A song or something.
that reminds me of something. So I'm not sure. I don't know, but I'm just curious. So y'all remember when the whole thing when Chris Rock, when Chris Brown and Rihanna, when they had this little fight thing that was going on. I was watching Family Guy, and you know what I'm talking about?
No, I just.
Okay. I was watching
Laughing.
Family Guy, and they made a joke and they said that how was it said? It said something like, "I am going to beat you like Chris Brown, who was given an STD." And somebody said, "Is that what happened?"
Well, see, I heard, I heard that she was trying to recruit him into the Illuminati, and he got mad, and that's why he punched her in the face.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean, you hear all kinds of
That's
crazy
what I'm saying,
things.
but like I'm saying that what I'm talking about, it was on Family Guy, and that's when they said, "Is that why he did that?" I was like, "Whoa!" So I don't know. I don't know what made me go. What? Why did I go there?
I don't know. Oh, because
We're talking about
celebrities and why they
put
do
it out
PR
there.
campaign.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
And it's funny though, because after that happened, both of their careers shot off.
Shut up. Mm-hmm.
It's just
Got
crazy.
bigger.
Yeah, that's how it works sometimes.
But he still suffered through that. Like, people still bring it up after the apology and all the stuff. He got in trouble for it, but
Which he should.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, he should have, but it's just like, you see him trying to change. There's some people who don't try to change. He's trying to change and move on. At least I think he is. I don't know. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not in your home. I
Correct.
don't know what you be doing. I mean, I don't mind beating in your home, but if you know Chris. Oh, Chris Brown.
Yeah. So I just happened to was watching Family Guy, and that came up, and I was like, "Whoa, I'm gonna ask the older ladies."
You said the older lady. Is that what you just said?
Well, Chris Brown around about our age, so
No.
My age.
Yes.
He's not your age.
you might as well say my age. All
I
right.
don't really know the reason why it happened.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
all right. Moving on away
Yes.
from that one. All right, so I got something I'm going to ask you guys, and the way I want to do this, I want everybody to get a turn and say something. So the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna start with you, Miss Jennifer, and then I'm gonna go. Yeah, I gotta start with you first. All right. So, but everybody listen to what I'm saying. So,
Okay.
can you be with somebody who will fully and completely take care of you, buy you anything you want, take you anywhere you want to go, but there's 4 rules. 1, you have to be 100% intimately submissive. 2, you cannot have a job or do any kind of work. 3, you can never ask for money. And 4, he will only take care of you and maybe kids you have under 18. But remember now, he will completely do everything else as long as you don't break none of those rules.
Okay, when you say you can't do any work,
Like you can't have a job at all.
You can volunteer, but
No,
No,
that's
that's
work.
work.
It's just free work, but you can't do that either.
so like if I had a hobby, would that be work? Like if I liked to paint or make pottery.
Oh well, yeah,
or-
something like that. That's fine. But
He's
like,
gonna
but
fund all that.
it's like, yeah, he's gonna take care
But I
of all
can't
of
do
that.
the laundry. Can't cook. Can't clean.
Well,
yeah,
Those
but
are
you
work.
said you going that's work. So he got to pay somebody to come do
well, I said, okay, I give you that. But
I
you
mean,
can't.
that's work.
Yep, you're right. You can't do any of that or have a job.
it. So I need a nanny.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if this person right here doing all this,
All right,
they're gonna have that.
fully
kind of
submissive intimately.
So like 50 Shades of Grey, kind of scary.
if it's what he wants, is what you give him. That's why it's 100%.
I already was like,
All right, we ain't got to you yet. You
All
are
right, so I
thinking.
can't work.
You can't work. You can have a hobby though.
I can have my hobbies. I have to be fully submissive.
Intimately.
That's the part. Oh, that's the one that's holding me
Will
back.
he be cheating on me?
Uh,
didn't even say that. That's not.
Yeah,
doesn't
is
matter.
it all right?
I-
Yeah, is it right for him? Like, I gotta be submissive. So if he cheat on me, that's supposed to be all right because I'm supposed to be submissive.
I'll tell you what. Let's just say he's not. He's not cheating.
All right, so no work, fully submissive. What were the other 2?
You can never ask him for money.
But he's paying for everything.
He's paying for everything, but you can't ask him for anything.
So
you
what
can't
if I
ask him
need-
for? You can't ask
Ask
him
him
for
for
money.
the cash, but I can say I would like for you to buy me this,
Yes.
and he will buy it for me.
Yes,
Okay. I mean,
All right, and what was the last one?
he will only take care of you
Well, I don't
and
have
any
kids, so
child
it's okay.
that you have under 18.
None of my pets.
Well, the pets, yeah,
Your fur babies.
fur babies are different. I'm talking about your kids that can actually get out there and work.
So if I asked for a family trip to Hawaii, he would give it to me with my family.
As long as they're under 18, they got to pay.
So no, you wouldn't.
So no, he wouldn't.
No, now the thing about it is that he will take care of you and your kids. He will not take care of you and your friends.
I'm gonna say no, just because I'm too independent.
But he will take care of you for everything else.
That would be a first.
That part.
But I'd mess that up probably week one. I'd mess it up.
Hey man, give me $20.
No, can't do that.
Darn it, I messed it
It's
up.
just like, can I have some? Can you go buy me a honey
Because
bun?
I mean, he would have to go everywhere with me.
Yup.
Yeah, that's gonna
That's
be a
a
deal
stalker.
breaker for me. I need my
Because it sounds like
time.
that's. Go ahead. Okay.
I tell you what, hold on. You hold that. April, what about you?
I don't need no other controlling person over my life. We're 50-50, so no. It sounds good. It does. It sounds good. He's taking care of me, but no. Because he doesn't want me to ask him for money because he knows some women, like me, I will take that money and put it in another fund to save up. Because he don't want me to work. Why you don't want me to work? Because you don't want me to leave? So you trying to take everything away from me. So no, I done dealt with something in that nature. No ma'am. No sir. I will not. I'm good.
All right. I hear you. All right, babe, what did you say?
I'm too independent, and that whole intimacy thing, I'm like, not in this lifetime.
Why would you go there?
I'm like, maybe a few years back, but no. I'm tired. Everything's broken.
Just like once a week. Now I don't need you to be talking about every day. All this crazy. Tie me up. I'm good.
Like, I catch a cramp.
Catch a crab.
Mini a cramp. Mini a cramp.
See, but like I'm a giver. Like I like to give. It makes me happy. Like I like to do stuff for people, and I like to do things, and I don't feel like I could in that situation. I'd just be taking, and that wouldn't be fulfilling to me.
But you'll be amazed at the amount of, like,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, I got this, and there was a survey, and it said almost 23% of the women said they would allow themselves to
I
be
see it, but
Yeah,
that's not
I mean,
me.
It sounds nice.
But
I
Just
mean,
a piece of it.
but it's kind of like until when? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Until when?
Yeah, because
So-
he don't want you to have nothing. Like I can't ask for no money.
No. But you wouldn't need to ask for money because he's already buying you anything you
Yes,
want.
but I don't have money of my own
Nope. You
because
don't.
I don't have a job. So
Nope.
that it sounds like he just want to control everything in my life, everything I do.
Yeah, I can
That
see
sounds
that.
about right.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking about. Like I already been.
You have no
controlled.
independence.
Yeah, I don't want no controlling.
Oh yeah, you're
person.
definitely not gonna have no independence, but you'll be able to get whatever, any and everything you
That
want.
sounds nice, but no, like I don't know.
Well, for me, if I was dealing with a woman like that, heck yeah, no, no. It's a look. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's a little different from men because, like we said a couple of times, we have egos, and I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there are some men that will allow themselves to be like that. But for me, I can't.
You don't want me to
because-
tell you where to go, what to do, let me follow you everywhere, all times?
I do now. When you say it like that, point around with your hair. we gonna talk about these things later.
You silly.
No, but seriously though, because I couldn't do it because it's like you guys said. Like there's something about having your own sense of security and your own sense of
Authenticity.
for yourself. And I already know that if I'm me being the guy that will be dealing with a woman that's like that, it's gonna be probably could be one of those moments where she gonna get mad and she gonna be like, "You get out," and then she gonna tell me to get out, and then I'm gonna be what they call assed out. Yeah. So it's one of those things where for me it's just too risky. And besides, I like to make my own money. I like to make my own money because I know if I make my own money, that means that I have money to take care of me. if she ever decided to give me the boot. So that's just me. But all right. So I to be honest with you, I expected this kind of answer from all of y'all. To be honest with you, because every last one of you are independent.
Yeah. Which
But
is a problem. I have found out. It's a problem. Men apparently want you to need them. It's not enough for me to want you. I have to need you. I don't really understand. Like, why is that a problem? Like, they will treat the woman who needs them so well, and the woman that wants them like dirt.
That part.
Well,
So I get punished for my independence.
because you don't need them. I think when it comes to
But they don't need me either.
well, to me, this is just me talking. I think when it comes to power, in my opinion, I think women just have more power than men.
We've had this debate and we don't believe that.
I don't understand why. Okay, this is what I told him. This is how you know you have power. And I'm not necessarily saying it's one of these good things, but it's still power however you look at it. A woman can go to the club and not have a dime to her name and have the best night of her life.
Agreed.
A man can't do that. Man ain't got no money going to the club. He gonna be sitting there
Go to the gay
thirsty.
club.
Until you say something like that, which is just a big old bucket rich, and the whole thing that I just said, which is just, I'm not gonna say it's gross. I'm just gonna say I believe it
It's
or
not your cup of tea.
It's not my cup of tea. No, it's not.
But I don't know. I think it's the ego thing.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, I mean, you're right. We kind of would like to be in a situation where our woman would depend on us.
But see, that makes no sense to me, because I'm like, I would want somebody just to want me. I would be like, I want you to want me because for me, for who I am, for my value, for my love or whatever. That's like, I don't want you to be dependent on me. I don't want you to need me. I want you to be your own person and allow me to be my own person. And then when we're together, the power increases because we're together.
That's true, but I think for us, we're not looking at us. We're looking at everybody else. You women, y'all
Mistake number one.
Well, hold on. The thing about it is that women will always have somebody that wants them because you're women. Y'all will.
I don't see that. But
Because if somebody wants me, please let me know if you want me.
Well, hold on. But
But
what I'm saying is that sometimes I'm not necessarily saying the want is always good. That's what I'm saying. It's not always good. Some could just want you to just get that one thing from you. Some want you just to be like arm candy and be like this person who I was just talking about. They can want you for stuff like that, but you always have somebody that's always checking you out. I don't care what y'all say. When you leave your home, there's always at least, my opinion, 3 guys checking you out. At least
I just want to thank the 3 men today that checked me out without my knowledge.
Well, but that's what I'm saying though.
Thank you.
But women, y'all have a lot more physical assets that are just noticeable than we do. The only thing men have is, as long as if we have a awesome looking physique, that's it. That's just one thing that we have. Y'all have butt, y'all have boobs, you have hair, you have legs, y'all have all these.
One of them. I ain't did my hair, I ain't shaved my legs, my butt ain't too good. And I'm losing some weight, so it's just like I'm just.
But that's not why I want you to want me.
But
I want you to want me because I'm fun, my personality, I'm nice.
We can talk to each
I'm
other.
loving.
That's true.
have a good conversation.
But us men, we know that there are other guys out there that want you. So we have to feel like we have to go a little bit past that and get to the point to where you feel like you need us. That's the reason why some guys will go to the extent of being physically abusive to their woman and giving them some kind of level of Stockholm syndrome just to keep her.
Oh, not just physically, mentally.
Well,
abusive.
I'm just
Yes.
saying, you know, but it all links together. You do the physical to draw into the mental to make it seem like nobody else wants you but me. So that's my way of putting myself in a position to where you need me. And as you can see,
That is
it
a
even
narcissist.
yeah, but as you can see at that point, the want don't even matter. It ain't people like that, they don't even care about the fact that you want me, the fact that you need me. That's what matters.
So then we can segue into mental health and why men don't like to go to counseling or get any help
Why?
from therapists.
Why? Why do men not like to go to therapy?
Why
they
do
don't
they
want
not
nobody
like
to
to do
Because-
the emotional stuff?
Because we don't want somebody else to tell us how we should feel.
Or to tell you what's wrong with you?
Yeah, or tell us what's wrong with us.
Say,
But
yes, you are the problem.
yeah, but we don't want to hear that.
You think we
But
do?
but you know what? I think women can be more accepting of it. But it's like
That's because we're trying to solve the problem.
I know, but see if we
Because we
hear
even put the problem on us when it's not even us.
well, I
Yes.
get that, but see, y'all are strong enough to do that. We're not.
Who said we're that strong? Who said we
All right,
want to be this
we
strong?
were
all the time?
not born that way, though. Like, it has been made. We have learned. We have educated ourselves. We are more emotionally verbal with each other. It's more of a support system. That's what I don't understand. Like, women, yes, there are women that bash each other or whatever, but for the most part, women uplift women. Like, when I hang out with my female friends, we're not one-upping each other. We're not trash-talking each other. We're like, how you doing? What's going on? You know, it's like a
Yes.
therapy session, okay? And men, I've noticed when they get together, it's just like haterade, and they just each try to, like, bash each other in a funny way and
No, we
make
don't.
jokes about each other. And they're like soft put downs. I don't know how to explain it, but
We
you're like,
don't do that. That's y'all. Women do that.
you're like, oh, look at him coming up here looking like blah blah blah, like talking about what they have. No.
I'm gonna have to disagree
You
with
must got that little job now. Why
I'm
gotta be a
gonna
little job?
have to disagree with that one. I mean, because I think I
so
think
with
women.
you and your friends, you can speak on your friends. Y'all just
Y'all talk about your relationship and your feelings and stuff when y'all get together.
Absolutely not.
Like, why?
Y'all uplift each other and you're like, oh, Bob, your
You're
hair
doing great.
looks so good today. Like,
No,
whatever
that-
you're
that's-
doing, your
sound-
skin is glowing.
No, that sounds like a
Tambourine
fruit
player?
attack, huh?
A tambourine player?
What'd you
A
say?
tambourine player?
Yeah, a triangle player. No,
So
but
what do y'all talk about? Sports?
yes, we talk about manly stuff.
what is that?
Sports, anything physical, anything that's violent. I mean,
You gonna say,
and
hey
then-
man, how does your relationship going? Y'all get through that? Whatever y'all
No,
were going
because
through?
we don't want nobody else to know that. That ain't for us. That ain't nobody else's business. I mean, we don't even want our woman to tell us that stuff. So why would you think we want our friends to do it?
But we tell it.
Sure do. Not
Women
supposed
do. Y'all do that because
try not to.
you're
It's like,
supposed to tell your man if he's not making you happy or something like that. We ain't finna sit up here and be, hey man, I don't think I'm making my
But a
woman
lot
happy.
of men don't tell their women when they're not happy.
That's true.
They just leave.
And that's not fair. That's not right.
Or cheat.
Yeah, but we don't want you to go anywhere.
That's dumb.
They're
Selfish.
like, tell us the truth, but then I'm not going to tell you the truth because then you don't get to make an informed decision.
That's it.
So we're just going to lie to you so you can't make the decision we don't want you to make,
Yeah.
which is not fair.
Or some men can tell you they don't want you. They want you to leave. As soon as you try to leave, like, no, I don't want you to go.
Men mostly don't want their woman to leave. It's we can be in that situation. If we could have you and others, we would.
And they do, ladies. They do.
I mean, let's just be real about that. But this whole thing about what you said about men sitting up there just putting each other, no, that's you ladies. Y'all be sitting there, oh, look at her. I can't believe she wore those shoes with that skirt or something like that. We don't do that. We're like, hey man, nice shoes. Appreciate it. That's us.
What is y'all's fixation with shoes?
Shoes for us is like purses to y'all.
I got my purse from the PBIS store at school.
So it's
It
not
was
that
free. Like, that's not a big thing to me. I don't know, but I've noticed men's shoes. Like,
It's a status thing. I mean, it's just like, but seriously though, like,
is it like an expression of yourself? You think? Like,
I don't know if it's an expression. It's just like I said, it's just a thing that's like a status thing. It's like if you have Jordans, it looks like you got money. If you have on a pair of Chuck Buddies, I mean,
but have you noticed a lot of people that have money
they don't wear those.
they don't care about the name brand stuff. They look like a potato sack on the street. Like, unless it's an event or something, but your regular old person, they could have millions in the bank and
who's
got their sweatpants from Walmart.
Who is a prime example of that?
Help.
Bill Gates. Bill Gates does not wear a whole bunch of flashy stuff, but flashy is what draws that attention to you by the opposite sex. I mean, we dress that way to get you guys. But that ought to tell you something, because dressing that way gets you guys. It gets women.
No.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes, it does.
I
Why?
don't care if you had your.
As long as your clothes don't got holes in them, my goodness.
Well, y'all are just rare. y'all just.
I'm more about personality.
Yes.
If you can make me laugh. If I feel seen, heard, and valued, and you can make me laugh, you got me.
Okay, well, let me
Hook,
ask
line,
you
and
this.
sinker.
But let me ask you this: is this something that you had? Is this a way that you always were, or is it a way you became as you gotten older?
I mean, if you look at my choice in men, like, I mean, I think some of them you'd say, yes, she doesn't. Looks didn't have anything to do with it. My last relationship, Mike, he's very handsome. But but I didn't have any value.
So what brought you to him? Was it
Well,
how he looked?
I had value at first.
Okay.
Well, I didn't see him at first. Like, it was like online talking at first.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to think in the person.
And he was interesting. I mean, he was able to hold a conversation.
That's a big thing for.
Yes, very much so. I don't want to be just. I can't talk to you.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
fun.
Because I'm an introvert, so I'm already scared to talk.
Yes.
I need a guy that's a talker.
No, I don't want that. I'm an introvert and I don't want that.
You don't want a talker?
It
Oh,
depends. It's just like
I
you-
want to be able to vent to you, be able
Yes.
to tell you something. Yes.
I think what you don't want is a long-winded talker.
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
it.
You
Yes,
want
'cause I
someone who's going
oh
to
my
get to the
God.
point. You
Yeah.
don't want to go through the whole shrubbery maze to get to the center. Just tell me what I
Yes.
need to know.
That's it. Definitely.
Yeah, because I've been with a.
You're like 3 hours
3
later.
hours later, like, I'm still okay. Like,
What is this even about? Like, what are we still talking about? Like,
why you falling asleep? Because you done said this, like,
you've already done your mental to-do list. I got to do the laundry. I got to take a shower. I got to get this
like,
done.
I ain't did nothing right our whole relationship. I ain't nothing. You done said that about 10 times already in this scenario. Like, why are you still talking to me 3 hours later? You can leave. I mean, like, if I'm not nothing, why are you still here?
Yeah.
So, I must be something. But yeah, you're right. I didn't think of it that way. Okay, yeah.
But that's hard to find, is a guy that's long-winded talking, isn't it?
No.
I ain't like that.
I'm glad you're not.
That's why you're still together.
Because I can't do it.
A long-winded.
I really can't see guys like that. I mean, them few
that's
questions.
that's what I was in. Oh my gosh. I remember something, I don't know, he told me, he's like, we need to spend more time together, and it's dark and I got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and 3 hours later I'm in and out of consciousness. Thankful it was dark, because it would have been even longer, and then the argument, very long-winded. And then you learn to interrupt people, because that was never my thing. But now I'm like, oh gosh, I'm just interrupting people. because you forget what you're gonna say if you don't say it.
I'm bad. I do that now. Like, I have to relearn how to just listen again and not interrupt, because, you know, when somebody's saying stuff that's totally wrong, you be like, where did that come from? Like, I didn't say that. Like, I told you this, but you got this from this. Like, that doesn't mean, oh, like, all right. I was patient. I'm not patient anymore. Yeah, I was a lot. I was very calm, but now I'm so, I don't know. Just,
And she's looking for somebody, you guys. So let's take that, all that information she just laid out there, become that good man and make her happy.
She's moldable.
yeah, I mean,
Willing to learn.
willing to learn. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty cool. To me, I feel like I'm cool. It's just, don't push me, don't lie to me. Just tell me the truth.
Yeah.
Don't try to, you want to be able to ask them for money and
I ain't gotta ask you for no money. If you want to give it to me, give it to me. But I don't want to. Cause I don't want you to think I'm a gold digger. I got my.
Or you
own
feel
money.
like you owed them.
Yeah, I owe you something.
Or when they become broke and then they're looking at you like, oh,
I gave you money.
yeah.
where did that whole thing come from? If a man gives a woman money, that means that she owes him.
Because they've said it. It happens. It's the vibe that somebody gives you.
But the thing that I always notice is that when it's like when you owe them, it's like the money. You don't owe them money back. It's like you owe you.
Where are y'all finding these men that give you money? I need to
wasn't-
find.
It wasn't giving me
Where's
money.
that sign up
That
at?
was just like, we need to pay bills.
Yeah,
Jeff, I love you,
It wasn't
but you
giving me
hush
money.
up.
It was like, we gotta survive.
yeah. I mean, yeah. No, he wasn't giving me money, but yeah, it was bill time. Cause I was like always the finance person. So when it's time for bills, I got everything written down. I'm ready, and I can tell you, hey, I need this, and that just, give me your money, and I put it in an account, and I pay the bill.
Well, I mean, that's their half. That's not like giving you
No.
money.
Yeah.
I
It's
thought
just-
you meant like, he's like, here, honey, take $100, go shop and buy yourself something nice.
I mean, Chris has done that a few times.
Good job, Chris.
Yeah.
I mean, my ex is. I mean, he.
Be my
told me to go
last hundred
shopping.
sometime too.
But I mean, he'd be like, just, hey, get off work, go get your nails and feet done. Oh, okay, thank you. But with him, I'm like, oh gosh, what is gonna happen next? Like, I gotta prepare.
I think I'm just
Mentally.
too kind. That's
Yeah.
my
What do you
problem.
mean?
I'm too nice.
I am too, and it got.
And I'm empathetic. So, like, I can see it from, I can see the situations from both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So I can justify anything in my brain when I shouldn't. When I should just look at, hey, even though you can understand why this is happening, that doesn't mean that it's right that it's happening.
Yeah.
And then I gotta work on my boundaries.
So you overthink everything.
Oh, I'm a super overthinker.
I became an overthinker. I overthink everything, and I hate it. Like, I don't know where this came from. Like, this is not okay. And when I overthink, I think about all the bad scenarios that can happen.
Yep. That's it.
So Deadpool and Wolverine is out, and it'll be nice to go to the movies and see that. I heard it was pretty good. Yeah, so we gonna check that out one of these days. All right, so let's keep this keep going here. Miss Malika, you got your random fact?
Yes.
It's now time for your head to explode from the new knowledge with Malika's random facts.
All right,
So
what-
we on the back to school mode.
Uh-oh.
Random facts about back to school. When I get to it, So, sometime today.
all right.
I know. My phone
Oh,
said-
I can put in a fun fact
What you got?
while we wait. So, tomorrow night, you have the chance for a triple meteor shower. The Perseids, the Aquarian shower, and it's like the Capricorn, but it may be like Copernican.
Caporn, huh?
No. Copernican meteor shower are all taking place at the same time. So if you would like to see some meteors, I think the peak is tomorrow night.
Wow.
Find a dark spot. I'm kind of weird. I love like meteor showers and stuff.
So you're a
Girl, you
science
beat me
person.
to it. I was gonna say that.
Oh, where are you? I'm so
Absolutely
sorry.
not.
I was like,
I'm
I
so
told no.
sorry.
I have no. I did not know anything like that was going on, but I do now.
Cool
Yes.
story. I was in the middle of Alatoona Lake one night at like 2 o'clock in the morning on my paddleboard. My best friend and I were camping, and we like to go out on our paddleboards in the middle of the night. We're laying there and we hear like
Sounds terrifying already.
Like in the middle of the night, just out there in the water.
Some real Friday the 13th stuff you saying now.
who's the white person in here? It's me. But no, and we hear like the whistle sound and this huge like fire meteor comes, and no, it was just a big meteor that came down, and it was so loud, it was whistling. It was one of the coolest experiences of my life.
I'd be very scared.
But it was awesome.
That sounded like a scary movie.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And I'm over like, do it again, do it again.
We know who the black folks are.
We're like, no, I'm scared to death.
Scared, terrified. You all excited?
In the water at 2 o'clock in the morning, like, oh my gosh, I'm scared to go camping. Like,
So back to school. Back to school has become the shopping phenomenon. In fact, the majority of parents will spend more than $100 on back to school shopping. That's not bad. I've spent more. The average family spends $700 in school supplies every year, adding up to $80 billion annual sales. Wow. Good.
Does that include clothing?
I think so.
Because I'm like, what school y'all going to?
Yeah, I wonder if that is also because of just the inflation of how much everything costs now.
yeah, but some of these school supplies are very cheap.
Yeah, they still kind of maintain.
Yeah, they're like 50 cents, $1. It's like,
Now, college books, totally different story.
Yeah, but they've gotten to where you can rent them online. So I was like, oh, that's different.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, $35, $50. Yeah, how much was your book online? But you had it for how many months? It wasn't $500 because I remember when I went to college, a book was like $500, one book.
my scholarship money gone.
And then you sold it back, and they were like, we'll give you $35.
Yes.
You're like, I didn't even open it.
Like, we're not even going to use this book next semester. We
plastic.
get another
Use
book.
it, man.
Still in the plastic. Get in.
That's crazy.
According to surveys, the 5 worst expectations from elementary school kids include homework, switching schools, getting up early, tests, and math. Wow. Sounds about right, though.
I love math.
I do too. Honest with you.
School buses have been around since 1915, as long as the automobile, but the official color of the bright yellow wasn't adapted until 1939.
What was it before?
Whatever color you had.
Yeah.
Like,
Brown,
just the bus came. Like,
black.
whatever bus they could get. The van.
The largest public high school in the U.S. is Morton High in Byron, Cerrillo, Illinois, with 8,000 students.
Oh, I thought it was like Mays High School. I heard Mays High School.
Wow.
was
I wonder how
huge.
many that's a lot of teachers.
For high school.
I wonder how
Horrible.
you have a staff meeting.
That's break it down.
We're going to meet in a stadium today.
Arizona State is the largest public university with 81,000 students.
It's going to be a very large campus. Could you imagine walking to class?
Nope.
After I go 3.2 miles to the math building, then I have to go 7.2 back to my car because I had, history first. Like,
Everybody slim there.
And pencils also can be used in zero gravity, upside down, or even underwater. Did you know that?
You can write underwater with a pencil?
That's what it says.
Of course I'm going to try that.
Like,
Before pencil erasers were invented, a common way to get rid of pencil markings was to roll up a piece of white bread. I knew that because I
I'm
saw
gonna try
that on
that too.
Nickelodeon many years ago.
but you think pencils are going to work on underwater. What are you going to write on that? That's the thing you have to think about. Like, you make a marking on a shell or a rock or something. Yeah, it'll work, but... I mean, you're not going to take a piece of paper under there, so
No.
you got to think about that part.
So you got to get a
It'll
shell.
work,
Well, I
but
guess
what are
I
you
can't
gonna
try that.
use it on?
I can't try the paper underwater then.
So get you a rock outside. You can make some pencil markings on a rock.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to give that a try.
And that is my random facts. for
That
back
is
to
Miss
school.
Malika's random facts. Woohoo! You are now officially smarter than you was 5 minutes ago, thanks to Malika's random facts. All right, so y'all, we got a little bit more time here, so let's go ahead and
So
play
did
this.
either you guys have a subject?
Yeah.
Oh, we talked about a lot. I'm ready for the game.
Okay. All right. So we are now time for the game. The game today is we're number 1.
Fast questions, fast answers. That's how it is when you're trying to give us your number one.
The way this works is very similar to Family Feud's Fast Money. You just gotta give you 5 questions. You got to give me the number one answer. All right, I got 3 games here. So April, since you're back, I'll let you choose between game 1, game 2, or game 3.
One.
Game 1. All right. So
Now, do we get, after she goes, do we get to answer if we think it's wrong? Like if we know the number one?
I'll tell you what. If I'll say if she gets the number one, but if whatever answer she says, I'll say whatever number it is. If it's not number one, I give you a chance
Okay.
to say something.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna be
So,
on my good behavior.
all right. So we got. This is gonna. I'm gonna ask a question. It's gonna take you 20 seconds to answer. All right. All right. Here we go. And now, a sport where you hit the ball.
Baseball.
Something people spread.
Their legs.
Something that gets cut off.
Power.
Something that can be smooth and black.
My gosh. Oh man, I don't know.
Something about a woman that's bubble-like.
That's bubble like their guts. I don't know.
But they're good. Oh my god. All right. So,
Did she get any number ones?
well, I'll say what number her answer was. Okay, so April, I said name a sport where you hit the ball, and you said
Baseball.
baseball is number 1, golf is number
That was
2,
that was the second choice.
and volleyball is number 3. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Something people spread.
Their legs.
Peanut butter or butter.
That's hold on. Let me say what hers was. Legs is number 3.
It's number 3.
It's number 3. So
Yeah,
what you
so-
think number 1 was?
Peanut butter or butter?
Butter is number 1. What you think number 2 is, Dave?
Huh?
What you think number 2 is?
Jelly.
It's just no germs.
Spread germs.
Okay.
All right. Something that gets cut off. I was so scared for you to answer that.
I was
Cut it
saying-
off.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like Lorena Bobbitt.
You said lights. Lights, utilities is number 1.
Hair.
Number 2.
Paper.
What she was probably gonna think.
Cut that thing
no.
off.
Lorena Bobbitt.
The ding ding is number 3. All right, I said something that can be smooth and black.
I
And what
don't
did you say?
know a
Said a
man.
A man. Man is not up
He's
there. So what you think? What's number 1 is?
I was thinking like onyx, black onyx or rock, like that. And then I was like tar. You can smooth out tar. I'm probably not going to be good at
It's
this
not
one.
up there. What you think, baby?
Smooth. What? Repeat it.
Smooth and
Something that's smooth and
Silk?
black. Fabric is number 3.
Hair.
No.
Okay.
A car is number 1.
Okay.
Coffee is number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Something
So mine was not up
So-
there.
something about a woman that's bubble-like. And you said her guts.
This ain't the game where you first thing that come to mind just say it.
No, that's not this one.
Her butt or her personality?
Her boobs is number 1. Her butt
I was thinking
is number
butt.
2. And her personality is number 3. Bubbly personality. All right. So, Jennifer. All right. So you got game 1. You got game 2 or 3.
3.
All right. Game number 3.
Stay with the odd numbers.
There you go.
Be even.
All right. Ready? Something that's better when it's thick.
A milkshake.
Something you blow.
Bubbles.
An animal that rambles through the trash can. April, stop.
A raccoon.
A part of your body that you stick your finger in. April, stop.
Nose.
Okay, finish this line. Cheat on me, I will blank you.
Kill you.
Kill you. All right. All right. I said something that's better when it's thick. You said
A milkshake.
milkshake. Number 1 answer. Hair is number 2.
I'm glad I didn't pick number
Your money is number 3.
Okay. When
Something
you got money.
Yeah. Something you blow. April, you are ridiculous. Love you though. You said
Bubbles.
bubbles
said
is
your
number
nose.
1. Bubbles is number
tell you
1. Your nose is number 2. A whistle is number 3.
Yeah, that one.
An animal that rambles through the trash can. You said
A raccoon.
number 3.
And
Possum.
then you got possums. Yeah.
Wait. No, I'm sorry. What you say? Raccoon.
raccoon.
It's not up there. I'm sorry.
What?
What you
I
said?
said possum.
Possums.
Number
yeah.
3.
Well, number 1.
Rats.
Rat's number 2.
What rambles through the trash? A dog?
Squirrels.
Number 1. A dog. I thought
It's
you
Nugget.
would. Yeah.
I was just thinking all the funny videos. You see raccoons in there.
Yeah, I would have thought raccoon. but-
Raccoon just steal the cat food. A part of your body you stick your finger in.
I said nose,
Number 1 answer.
ear,
Number 3.
But
mouth.
Your butt, baby, really? You just.
I've
You
seen
saying
kids
somebody-
do
I've
it.
seen it. You mean cheese pop?
I've seen
What
kids
games
do-
y'all playing at night? No, I was kidding.
This place, stick your finger in your butt. And mouth was number 2.
Oh, sorry that again. This is
Mou-
the finger
mouth.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I said, finish this line. Cheat on me, I'll blank you. You said,
Cute.
We all
just
said
as
kill.
violent as you want to
I'm
be.
gonna kill you.
Kill is number 2.
What?
Yes.
Leave.
I'm gonna
Leave is number 1.
payback.
Cheat is number 3. Because I know that's what you meant. All right, April. You get game number 2.
No,
You ready?
no, no.
Oh, baby.
You want me to go again,
Baby.
don't you?
Baby gets that.
You. You ready?
Got this.
I hope.
You ready?
Yes.
Something that gets split.
Something that gets split. A tree?
Something you pop.
Something you pop.
Why you keep
Popcorn.
repeating? Something you got too many of.
Pencils.
Something that's big and white.
Oh my gosh.
April.
I'm sorry.
April, you ridiculous.
Big and white.
Big and,
Big and
a
white.
cloud?
Wow. Something that's twisted.
Something that's twisted. A jump rope?
A jump rope.
That's the old fashioned.
Yes.
Okay.
They don't make them like that. No.
I don't think that was number 1.
I don't.
I don't think you got number 1.
All right. I said something that gets split. You said
A tree.
a tree. Tree is not up there.
The bill.
Yeah, split the bill. That was a good answer.
The check is number
Yeah.
3.
Something that gets split.
Personality. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one though. Hair is number 2.
Oh, split ends.
Banana is number
Banana
1.
split. Yeah,
I've
logical.
never eaten a banana split in my life.
You ain't missing that. Something you pop. You said
Popcorn.
number 1 answer.
Balloon.
No.
Bubbles.
Pop your butt.
Pop your butt. Huh? Gum is number 2. A pimple
Oh,
is number 3. Something you got too many of.
I said pencils.
Pencils is not up there.
Cups.
Cups is not up there.
Problems.
Yeah.
Problems should be up there, but it's not.
Cups.
Good Lord.
Shoes is number 3.
Hey. Shoes.
Purses.
Clothes
Clothes.
is number 2.
Yeah.
Bills
Oh, I
is number
should have
1.
thought that one because I got too many of
Oh
them.
my gosh.
Something that's big and white.
Oh my
I said a
gosh.
cloud.
Cloud is number 1.
Would have never thought of cloud.
A refrigerator. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that.
Polar bear is B. I mean, it's number 2. And you had to be creative, but an abominable snowman is number 3.
Not really.
Yeah.
Stay Puft Marshmallow.
That would have been something that's twisted. You said a jump rope.
I kept.
I was thinking hair. 'cause
I
I'm
was
like,
thinking.
Yeah,
yes.
I was thinking her hair.
Yeah.
Then I'm thinking
like
the
that.
donut, the twisted donut.
A rope or like Twizzlers.
Yeah.
None of them.
No.
Personality. No, I'm kidding. Once again, no.
A mind is number 3.
Oh, okay, yay.
See,
I
we
got
good at
it.
Me and
Something
these,
else that's twisted. Not a rope. A twist tie.
A knot is number 2.
a knot is not twisted.
You twist a knot.
How you twist a knot? It's
I
already a
don't know,
knot.
but that's what he said.
And if you
A
knot it-
pretzel is number 1. I ain't
Okay.
even-
Okay.
Okay, so that is the game for that one.
Well, I guess
That
Miss
was
Jennifer
fun.
won that one.
What'd I win?
You know what? We're gonna work on that. Getting some. We had at one particular point we was giving gift cards out,
I
but
don't
you know,
need any.
Right
It is
on
a
and
pleasure
ended.
just to be here. This is
Yeah.
a gift in itself.
wonderful,
yes,
wonderful.
we're glad to have you. You
All
know.
right.
So last week, we always say we're April because the week before I was you and all your thoughts, and then last week it was her and
She
all.
had the nasty thoughts.
Yeah, yeah.
I apologize to my mother.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was-
it's that chair.
Is that what it is?
But I was in my regular
It might
chair
be
when it was
that
happening,
chair.
but April wasn't here.
And I'll bring some sage next time. And we'll do cleanse.
I'm gonna sit in it and play with Nuggets. See what all I'm gonna say to him.
Oh my gosh! Like, oh my goodness.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was
What?
I'm just saying. Y'all say it's the chair. I mean, it
Nugget,
might get
run.
possessed.
Nugget, run.
Niggas like I'm asleep.
Looking like I'm old.
Save yourself.
All right. So again, this is the MAC address. I want to thank everybody for being here today. Of course, the original crew and our always welcome special guest. A couple of things here that we talked about.
Menopause.
Yeah, menopause.
Horrible
women.
for women
Yeah, it's horrible for women, horrible
and
for
the
men.
people around them.
Horrible for women, horrible for men, horrible for the kids.
So, okay, sorry. I know we're supposed to be ending, but menopause.
Oh God.
So,
It comes around again.
you don't get increased, No.
No, it decreases.
It decreases.
Yes, your libido goes down.
So, okay.
That has not happened to me yet. Just saying.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm just
Wait a minute.
asking. Like, so, okay.
You
I don't
sound,
know.
you sound
I
like.
got another question, but I don't
Go
know.
ahead, go ahead. You
Go
sound
ahead,
like you
no.
dread that.
Well, no.
Go ahead.
I want my libido to stay out.
Okay, so. I'm so,
Oh,
so
go, you
weird.
might well go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Go and say it. We want to know
So,
now.
so does it like dry up?
Yes, it can, and yeah, that's part of the things that can happen. So that's where you have to have a lot of lube or something.
Or your man has to really get down on it.
Alrighty then, I'm ready to move on.
All right. Well, a couple of things we talked about here. Menopause, apparently. Keep talking about that. We won't get away from it. Menopause. I probably know more about menopause than most women out there now. We also talked about somebody who wanted to take care of you. Don't let people like that. You really might want to look into things. I mean, because you don't want to give yourself away like that.
You
know,
don't want to
'cause-
lose yourself.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to lose yourself.
Be smart, don't start.
Exactly. Wow. Where did that come
80s reference.
Wow. You need a pair of jams on for that one, babe. But again, we are the MAC address. If you like our podcast today, go ahead and like and subscribe, and give us a couple of pointers. We're always up for listening to you guys and seeing what you like, seeing what we can do. We're doing this for you.
Send some questions.
Send some questions.
Yes,
Just-
we'll answer them.
Yeah.
If
Make-
you comment, we will say something.
Yeah, make some comments in there and definitely spread the word about us. We're looking to grow. We're just, like I said, we're just doing this just for the fun and to entertain you guys. So, on that note, we're going to go ahead and end this podcast. So, the panel, you guys say bye.
Bye.
Later. Did you say Babadook? Bye, y'all.